Right, I'm going to reorganise this box. I didn't like how I left it. It's 18 degrees on my car this afternoon, but it's still only the start of March, so it's not going to be 18 degrees consistently for the next few weeks. It's likely to go down and become very much colder. So I didn't like how I left this box. When I started looking at my video, well, actually that is really not a sensible way of leaving the box. I think I expected a thriving colony when I opened it up, and of course what one expects and what one actually finds are different things. And there was a small colony, but not what you'd call a thriving colony. So I think I treated it like it was a thriving colony, and that wasn't a good thing to do. I need to treat it as though it was a small colony. So I'm going to undo some of what I did the other day and redo it in a better way. At least I think it's going to be a better way. What I did the other day was to take off the feeder and put this brew box on top, which has got quite a lot of stores in it. But I'm going to put the feeder back, and I'm going to put some liquid food in it, because that will be better, I think. Because look how small a colony this is. I mean, it may not even have the laying queen in there, maybe just dwindling away. But I'm not going to crack all the frames apart and see what's actually going on in there closely. I'm just going to hope that it does have a laying queen and they're not just dwindling away. Can't see a lot of pollen. Should be pollen going in. Anyway, leaving it with two big boxes when there's cold weather yet to come, I don't think it's very clever. Right, I'm also going to take a closer look at this one, because although I put fondant in the top, I didn't really look properly at that second box. So I'm going to have a look at the second box. They are taking quite a lot of pollen in here, so that's a good sign. Well, this is much more encouraging. That looks like a reasonable amount of bees in that box, and if they're up there in those amounts, then that should be okay, I think. I can put the feeder back on. I will put a little bit of liquid feed in as well as the fondant. Right, don't leave it open too long, they're all getting in the way. Right, well, I'm happy with that one now. It's got lots of food on. Seems to be a reasonable number of bees in there. Taking quite a lot of pollen in. I think they're going to be okay. This one, I'm going to have a quick look in the very top, but I've taken the mouse guard off. They're taking plenty of pollen in. I don't think there's any need to go into that box very much. But I'm just going to look in the top. Well, there are plenty of bees in this box. They're going in down there and they're eating the food that I gave me in this box, so I don't have to worry about that. Just shut them up, take the mouse guard off and lead them to it. Now, the wall we started with here, I think we've got two. This one on Langstroth frames and this one on national frames that we'll be able to proceed with. This one's suffering from chalk brood. That one seems okay, doesn't seem to be throwing anything out that's looking like chalk brood. So maybe that's going to be the best one. Although this is very strong, despite the chalk brood being chucked out. So I think maybe a shook swarm for this one, although that doesn't actually get rid of the chalk brood, but it does knock it back a lot. There's no brood in either of these boxes, but there were quite a lot of bees in them. Now this one may have had some bees left over from failing, from the queen I guess failing, because there seemed to be quite a lot of bees in there the other day when I took the frames out. But that one went some time ago. I cleaned that up quite a few weeks ago, so those bees would come from somewhere else. I'm presuming they're just all here to take out stores which I've left in these boxes. So where they come from, hard to say. Anyway, it's a lovely sunny day, but I'm leaving here now. Now I'm in the woods, but it's a bit late. The sun's going down and it's getting cold, and to be honest, all I do at this time of the year here is check out and see whether there are bees going in and out, which there aren't here. Oh, maybe there are. Not sure about that one. These are Simon's bees. Looks like he's got some bees going in and out. There are bees going in and out of here. They're up in the top here, but they're going in and out of there too, so that doesn't look too bad. And I did see that they were going in and out of this one when I first arrived, so that doesn't look too bad. And they could have their mouse guards taken off, I suppose. But I don't think it's desperate to do that at the moment. The only thing I do here at this time of the year is to check the bees, and if a box doesn't have bees in, it doesn't have some bees coming and going, then I'll take it to bits. There's a cool breeze blowing here. This is a lovely sight in the middle of the summer, although the bracken grows up by then. This time of the year doesn't quite get enough sun really, and it's not very well protected from the eastern wind. Well, Simon will be pleased that his bees have made it. These are city bees, but were annoying his neighbours, or at least he felt they were, so he brought them out here. Now last year I only had one hive actually survive here, which is this one I started looking at to begin with. So I will later on, I will actually take this one to bits and take the bees away. Well, this one has plenty of bees. I took the feeder off and they weren't very happy about that. There are loads of bees underneath there. It was a late swarm that arrived in this box last year, and I've had it quite a lot with that feeder, and yeah, probably wouldn't do any harm to feed it again actually, but they're all there. There's plenty of bees in that box. spare supers and a couple of these boxes. I think these are spare supers. Well, there's still a couple of months to go before we can actually count our chickens, but at least today, anyway, there aren't any dead outs to actually deal with. There are no hives, it seems, that are completely dead that need cleaning up. So that's good news. So far, so good.